Hello and welcome back. My name is Jason Chupik and I'm here to talk to you about homeowner maintenance and how important it is. The most important thing I find is that you know where your main water shutoff in your house is. Might look something like this. And in case of emergency, this is the first place you want to go. I do suggest going downstairs and finding it and seeing if it shuts off or not. If you live in an older house, what we find is that it might get all corroded and calcified up and it might not work. So it's a good thing to check before there is an emergency. Secondly, we've got humidifiers. Humidifiers have a yearly filter in them. As the water passes through, they can also get very calcified up. So it's very important that you change that pad every year. They also have this summer and winter switch. So a lot of people don't know that you actually turn your humidifier off during the summer months because there's a lot of humidity in warm air. So if you have a lot of hardwood in your home and a lot of wood in your home that you want to protect, even pianos, very good to check with your provider how much humidity that you would require for your home. The next piece I'd like to say is with air cleaners. A lot of time people have about a 1-inch air cleaner, but it can go up to 4 inches, and then there's many other types. This type is a 4-inch pleated filter, and they're rated in MERVs. These are great filters to have, and they need to be cleaned about every 6 months. If you're in a new area though, and it's very dusty, or a dusty area, you definitely want to be changing these more often and having a look. One important thing though is to always make sure that you have a very snug fit. You don't want air passing through because then dust and particulates are getting through and the filter's not doing its job. Lastly, you might have a piece of equipment in your basement called an HRV. The HRV stands for heat recovery ventilator. They're usually typically found in newer homes. They have a permanent filter that needs to be cleaned annually, so very good to pay attention to that as well. So while looking after your filters and your yearly maintenance is important, it's also important to have it done by a qualified HVAC provider. That way you can get the maximum out of your warranties and ensure that you have it done correctly. So thank you very much for coming to the Home Comfort Corner, and looking forward to seeing you next week.